Okay, alright, ladies and gentlemen, the name's James IZ, and for today's video topic, okay? This video had popped up on my recommended feed. The religious rights kinks are sicker than we thought, okay? By channel 100 News with Evie. Now, to be fair, I don't know who this woman is or why this was recommended to me, but I understand the title of the video. I know the topic that this chick is about to discuss. I know what's going on. Okay? I am on a different level of existence than most of you niggas, alright? So that's why you should be liking, subscribing to the channel.
The moral majority wasn't moral, it was horny. They just built a billion-dollar industry pretending otherwise. In the 80s, it was rock music corrupting the youth. In the 90s, it was gay marriage. And in the 2020s, well, now it's porn and pronouns, baby.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. She completely skipped over the video games. How in the world did you forget about video games? Okay?
The right wing isn't fighting immorality. They're fighting their own reflection. The holy war on pleasure. The modern war on pleasure started in church pews, cause duh. In the 1980s, televangelists like Jerry Falwell and Pat Robertson convinced millions that America was rotting from the inside, that feminism, gay rights, and MTV were symptoms of a national moral collapse. They built empires on the idea that desire equals danger.
Basically, yeah, they just built the whole empire basically scaring people into believing that all of that shit actually mattered when it truly doesn't. I mean, it's been like that for I don't know how many years. Conservatives and right-wing people have just been bitching and moaning and complaining about something that basically other people are doing, and they're just minding their own business at the end of the day.
Purity could save the nation. But purity culture didn't actually make people purer. It made them obedient.
The whole, like, of repressing yourself sexually, you'll just become a monster. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these church leaders, church people in general, are, well, predators, if you can catch my drift.
The religious right wasn't even founded around abortion or family values. It was born out of a desire to defend segregated schools. When that became unpopular, they swapped segregation for sin. The branding was all changed, but the control was the same. And today, that same language has been resurrected for a new moral emergency. Porn. Utah, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas have all passed laws demanding you verify your ID to view adult content.
I actually do have the belief of banning pornography. I do believe that porn is a genuine cancer on society. I say, like, as a man, why are you on the sidelines and not going after the women that you want to have sex with? Thrust your own will onto the world other than sitting on the sidelines and watching another man do it, which is strange to me.
Desire, disgust, and the pastor problem. Let's talk about the people leading this moral restoration. The pastors, the preachers, the holy men. The ones who told us gay people were destroying families.
It'd be the dudes like this linking up with gay dudes on the DL. It's either that or they're robbing the church people of money. They're probably fucking all the women there at the church.
The ones who claim pornography is the devil's tool. And the ones who somehow...
Or they're diddling with children. That's another...
always end up being the devil's favorite customer.
Yeah.
Ed Haggard built a mega church empire preaching against homosexuality. Then he was caught paying for meth and male escorts. P&P for those who know, baby. Jerry Falwell Jr. inherited the family values crown and managed to lose it after a three-way sex scandal involving his wife, a pool boy, and a big old bottle of blackmail. Party on, bruh. Party on, Jerry. And according to a Washington Post investigation, over 400 clergy members from conservative denominations have been accused of sexual misconduct in the past 2 decades.
Dude, I already said this earlier, like in the video, so...
Psychologists call it reaction formation. When somebody represses an impulse so deeply that they express the opposite behavior. In other words, condemn what you crave. And in 2009, Harvard economist Benjamin Edelman analyzed credit card data from adult website subscriptions. And the results? Well, conservative and religious states had more porn subscriptions per capita than liberal ones. Utah.
Shocking. Shocking. Again, that's what I said. The more sexually repressed you are, the more kinky, weird, freaky shit that you're probably into behind closed doors. And then, like, you feel shame for it, and then you have to go out into the world and shame others for doing what you love doing, though.
And it's not just subscriptions, it's search terms. Pornhub Insights has reported for years that gay, trans, and anal are among the top categories in Bible Belt states. Meanwhile, sociologist Samuel Perry researching found that evangelical men who watch porn aren't watching less, they're just drowning in guilt. His research shows that conservative porn users report high levels of moral incontinence, meaning they hate what they watch, but they can't stop watching.
If you've ever met some dude that's like that, you know, who's like super religious and is overly homophobic to the point that you can just look him dead in the face and just say, penis. Whoa, hey, bro, I don't play like that. I'll play like that, bro. Don't fucking play with me like that, bro. I should fucking kill you. I hate f***s. You. Dudes like that, more than likely they're into some weird type of activities behind closed doors that you know nothing about, or you do learn something about them and then it just doesn't shock you.
Shame is the business model. The right's obsession with sex is so notable because it's the business model. Political movements need emotion to survive. Fear, disgust, and outrage. And nothing delivers all of those faster than sex. The GOP's moral machine found its power source in people's private guilt.
God damn it, I love women.
Save our daughters, keep our schools pure. None of that is about actual policy. It's just branding for a political religion that's just built on shame. And the best part is that it's profitable. Evangelical media, the impurity rings, abstinence rallies, conservative think tanks, all of them thrive on convincing people that desire is dangerous.
That actually doesn't make any sense. Why are you worried about other people's sexual interest? Just worry about yourself. The fuck is wrong with you? Why are you trying to shame people into not having sex or something? Like, that is just actually so weird. Just mind your own fucking business. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The people who promise salvation own you. It's no accident that Trump, who by the way is a man accused by at least 26 different women of sexual misconduct.
Yeah, and well, he said that he was going to release the Epstein files and then never released them. Turns around and says that there's no such thing as the Epstein files. It doesn't exist. Nobody else has been arrested for participating in those parties, even though that there's thousands of hours of video evidence of certain people participating in that type of activity on that island, and yet nobody has been arrested or indicted whatsoever. You know, to be fair, I do think this is all kind of just a stage play as well, just to keep everybody emotionally riled up and a different way of harvesting energy. That's like an esoteric type of thing. Yeah, like they're hypocrites and they shame people for what they enjoy doing behind closed doors. I get it.
When weaponized becomes authoritarianism. As political scientists
Okay, alright, bro. Just this too? You can also just get rid of this as well. I don't know why the fuck you look like that. I get it at this point, bro. This has been one hell of a fucking video, eh? Have exposed the right, like the alt-right, the right too. Well, especially like the alt-right, especially on Twitter. Saying a bunch of bullshit. They're also just watching femboys and all that type of stuff on there. Yeah, dude, we live in some strange times. Everybody's a hypocrite. Nobody knows shit. At the end of the fucking day, we are just human beings on a spinning rock, floating in outer space. Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you like today's video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you have a story of one of these types of people, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll catch you later.